And it's your attitude that determines your altitude. And no matter how good the skills are, a poor attitude is a poor attitude. Give me a fantastic attitude with limited skills, I'll train you. How many times have you heard people say, you hired me for my skills and you fired me for my personality? Have a look in the mirror. Think about what is your personality, what are your traits, what are the things you do naturally well? And they're probably going to be 2 or 3 things. And then go and find an organisation, a culture, an environment that needs those 2 or 3 things. Forget job title, forget salary, forget role, forget job description. Think fit. Which organisation fits my natural values, behaviours and attitudes? I remember walking into Pepsi, my first ever board meeting. And every Pepsi organisation in Europe, the chief executive is an American, and Larry Cates was the chief executive, and he's fantastic. When I walked in, he said to me, "Hey, René, what are you great at?" Well, I'm British, I couldn't possibly answer that question. I knew my areas for improvement. I had 3 pages of those. He said, "René, what are you great at? How are you going to make me famous?" The person that needs to go out first is the one that doesn't respect the values, but always delivers. I do the numbers. I don't give a toss about what we stand for. I don't care about people. I've got my bloody numbers. What does that do for morale? What sort of a role model is that? And far too many of us are harbouring those people in our organisations who stand for performance, but in effect, are they ambassador or assassin? I put it to you that they're assassin. Business timescales have collapsed in a manner like we've never seen the likes of before. Everybody in this room is busier than they've ever been before. And hey, guess what? We're never going back to the old pace. This is it. It only gets faster from here. Challenge. For some of us, it's all going a little too quickly. And for some of us, it just ain't going fast enough. Now, which side of the fence are you on? Tim, what have you been doing today?
I ran the London Marathon, so 26 miles.
Tim, with all that success, you can't afford a pair of shoes.
Listen, but I creamed my foot, though. I creamed my foot. I did cream my foot.
You've been a mega success.
I've done okay.
Has that changed your life? Did you ever find that you were put off being female? Being black? Was any of that an issue?
Not really, I have to say. It never really occurred to me.
Why?
Most of the times I found, in fact, every time, you found that people kind of came around quite quickly.
Did you have along your path to success, did you have a mentor, a role model, someone you looked up to, someone who helped you?
Not in particular, I have to say. I suppose I'm quite self-sufficient, quite independent anyway.
Where does this come from?
Probably my mother, I'd say.
I'm going to take 5 points really quickly. What do we do? Experts, please. Don't all rush at once, but let's come along. So what do you think they should do?
I think they're in a really difficult position.
Hold that. Gary, give me a view. Come back on that, Jay. Bill, you said something about working for bad bosses. Can I have a microphone there, please? Where do you get your fulfilment from?
I'm not talking about me personally. I was just going on.
I'm talking about you.
Oh.
Where do you get your fulfilment from? If you're just following orders, where do you get your fulfilment from?
No. I'm not saying I'm following orders.
It's a price worth paying.
Yes, it is a price worth paying.
There's only room for one leader. So is your argument, let's stick to management, let's stick to process, procedure, protocol.
No.
Do you have Mavericks? Good thing or bad thing? When the leader has put the processes in place, when the leader has put the people in place, the leader knows every nook and cranny of the organisation. But perhaps part of the price you pay for growth and success is change. Kevin, give me a closing comment.
Hi there. Good evening, René. My name's Udu.
Hi, Udu.
I wanted to ask, the kind of people you have as your friends, are they like you, or over time, have you had to change your friends?
Udo, this is a fabulous, fabulous question. Rule number 1, surround yourself with like-minded people. Who are you hanging around? People that give you positive energy and encourage you, or people that sap and drain energy and have nothing good to say, and certainly don't believe in you? Some of our friends encourage us, grow us, help us. Some of them will forever hold us back. Think about who are your friends. Think about those who energize you. You know, I always have this test. When my friends walk into the room, do the lights dim or do they get a bit brighter? Some of my friends come in, I'm in pitch blackness. Let's take another question. I'm René Carayol. I'm a businessman with a track record of turning around international companies and mentoring some of the world's most famous leaders. I've helped them find financial success. I'm now going to show you how to get the life you really want. 85% of people in Britain say that paying off their mortgage is the one thing that stands between them and freedom. Your mortgage hangs around your neck like a lead weight, tying you to the daily grind for 25 years. But I can show you how you could pay off your mortgage in just 2 years. Everyone says that you're really bright. Well, it doesn't seem too bright to me. You're not prepared to work. Over the next 3 weeks, I'm going to identify 3 different jobs for you. And each one of them is going to be very different and show me a different facet about you. Sometimes just the fact that you can get out of this house, get in on time, and impress those people you're working with. They don't boast. There's no dead bodies to be seen. There's no big hard men. It's not the governor. This is completely different. So whenever they are uncovered to be criminals, everybody's in a state of honest shock. Really? Did they really do that? This ain't the Cray twins. This isn't sort of your big hard-nosed geezer. This is your decent, honourable chap.
For business guru René Carayol, it's been his first visit to Edstone Hall.
Have you ever done 4 out of 5 before?
We usually do 5 out of 5, so we're slightly...
Here we go.
But we got 4 out of 4.
Another person... Are you an entrepreneur?
Yeah, 4 out of 5.
Redefining your rules as well?
I would... close.
Before coming here, I would have thought that, is there such thing as an entrepreneurial character that we can mine, we can scientifically, forensically sort of prove? And I would have thought, no. It's got to be about judgment as well. It's completely shifted me. Completely shifted me. This can be measured, it can be mapped. I nearly felt I was touching it towards the end of the day.